Hello friends, welcome to NEET World. This is Abhilash Sir, Mathematics faculty for EAPCET, KCET and JEE. So in the previous session on limits, we solved PYQs for AP and Telangana EAPCET and also some PYQs of KCET. So continuing with that, some topics of limits are left. Okay, some topic of limits are left which are very important. Okay, which it may be asked in the EAPCET also, KCET also and JEE also. So let us complete these topics and we will be winding up limits in this session, and in the next session we will be starting with continuity, friends. Got it? So let us start, friends. So first thing is what? First thing is the concept of Newton-Leibniz formula in evaluating limits. Okay, Newton-Leibniz formula in evaluating limits. So for evaluation of limits, okay, we have learned so many methods. One is direct substitution, factorization, rationalization, and if it is infinity by infinity form, what is the property we used, and if it is 1 to the power of infinity, what did we use? That is tree monkey property. And if it is 0 by 0 form, what is the method we used? That is we used LH rule, all these things. So continuing with that, when a function, if L of x is given in such a way that if L of x is equal to integral g of x to h of x f of t dt, okay, then basically derivative of L of x, that is dl by dx, that is derivative of L with respect to x is given by see here f of upper limit h of x, then derivative of upper limit with respect to x minus f of lower limit, this one g of x, and multiplied by derivative of g of x with respect to dx. Okay, so in place of t you have to put h of x and find the differential of h of x, and minus in the place of t next you put g of x and find the differential of g of x, derivative of g of x. That is the Newton-Leibniz formula. Got it, friends? This is about Newton-Leibniz formula. So let us see the question based on this so that you understand better. So let us go to the question, friends. Let us go directly to the question. So this was asked in JEE Main 2023. Okay, so they are telling limit, okay, this is I think extends to, this should be extends to infinity, this should be extends to infinity, 48 by x to the power of 4, 0 to x, t cube by t power 6 plus 1 dt is equal to what? This is numerical value based question. Okay, so how to solve this question? So let us use Newton-Leibniz formula. So based on that, here let me take 48 outside because it is constant value. So what I will do, limit as x tends to infinity, I have what is this, 0 to x t cube by t power 6 plus 1 divided by, I will write x power 4, I will write it here, x power 4 I will write it here. Now what I can do, I told you, so whatever the upper limit is there, that I have to substitute for f of t, then minus whatever the lower limit is there, then I have to substitute for f of t. But along with that substitution you also have to find derivative. Okay, for f of t whatever you substitute, along with that you have to find the derivative of that function. Okay, now see here, friends, if I substitute for x is equal to 0, actually it is not x is extends to infinity, this should be extends to 0. Okay, make a correction, the question is extends to 0. Got it? Now see here, friends, lower limit is 0, upper limit is x. If I put x is equal to 0 here, what will happen? If I put x is equal to 0 here, what will happen? This will become 0 by 0 form. This will become 0 by 0 form. Oh, okay, 0 by 0 form. So what I should do? Just by applying Newton-Leibniz formula, I cannot solve this question. So I should use what? I should use our best friend, that is LH rule. So this question can be solved using LH rule plus Leibniz formula. Leibniz plus Leibniz rule. Okay, LH rule plus Leibniz formula we have to use for this question. So friends, proceeding, see here, let me write it here. What I can do? So if I put x here, what will happen? I told upper limit minus lower limit. So this question will become, this is x to the power of 4. So this question will become what, friends? So this question will become 48 into just a minute, 48 into limit extends to 0. So wherever t is there, I will put x. So this will become what, friend? This will become x cube x cube by x to the power of 6 plus 1 into 1. Why? Derivative of x is what? Derivative of x is d by dx of x is nothing but 1 minus 0, because if I put the lower limit 0 by 0, 0 plus 1 is 0 by 1 is nothing but 0 itself, and derivative of 0 is also 0, so I am directly writing it as 0 divided by what is there? This is x to the power of 4. I will write it as x to the power of 4. Now what I am left with? So now I will have 48 into limit x tends to 0, this will become what, friends? This will become x cube by x to the power of 6 plus 1 into x to the power of 4 Now what I can do, I can cancel this and this. I will be left with what? 48 into limit okay, 1 by x to the power of 6 plus 1 into, but before that what I told you, for the denominator, before solving this, for the denominator let me apply LH rule. So what will happen? So this will become what, friends? Before going to this step, I told we have to use what? We have to use LH rule and also Leibniz formula. Already we applied LH rule. Leibniz formula. For the denominator, I will apply LH rule. So x to the power of 4 will become what? X to the power of 4 will become here it will become x to the power of 4 will become 4x cube. This will become what, friends? 4x cube. If I find the derivative of x to the power of 4, it will become 4x cube. So this will become 48 into what it is, limit x tends to 0, x to the power of 3 by x to the power of 6 plus 1 into 4x cube. So what we get? X cube cancels. If I apply 0 for x, I will get it as 1 by 1, that is nothing but 1 by 4 is left. So 48 into 1 by 4, this value will get it as 0 plus 1 into 4, that is 4 itself. 48 into 1 by 4, 4 ones are 4 12s are. So the answer to this question is 12. Okay, is it clear, friends? So this is how you solve this question. So the answer to this question is 12. Okay, first you have to apply what? Leibniz formula and then LH rule. Combination of these two will help us solve this question very easily. Got it, friends? Next question. Okay, let us go to the next one. So next concept is called Maclaurin series. Maclaurin series, usually we use it to expand the given function. We use this Maclaurin series. So it is f of x is equal to f of 0, f dash of 0, f double dash of 0, x square by 2 factorial, like that. Okay, so to have that completeness of the concept, I have included this. But actually you need not use this series. Directly using LH rule, or you can apply LH rule 2-3 times extra also, no problem. You can solve the question instead of by hearting or learning this series. But in case you want to learn, you can learn how this series works. Let us see. Suppose f of x is given by sin of x. Okay, so what is given? F of 0. So f of 0 will be what, friends? F of 0 will be sin 0, that is 0. Suppose I have to find f dash of x. F dash of x is what? Cos x. So cos 0 is what? Cos 0 is nothing but 1. F double dash of x is what, friends? F double dash of x is nothing but here minus sin x. Okay, minus sin x. So this will become what? Minus sin into 0. Minus sin 0 is nothing but it is equal to nothing but 0 itself. Okay, it is not called sin into 0, it is sin 0 itself. Okay, sin cannot exist without the angle. Got it, friends? So this is how you expand the series. Based on that you can get the values. But I don't want you to learn this series. In case you want to learn, you can learn for these functions. That is, one is sin x is equal to x minus x cube by 3 factorial plus x to the power of 5 by 5 factorial. That is in odd terms. Alternative plus or minus. So it will be plus minus. Alternative it is odd values. Okay. Next cos x. Cos x is even series. Okay. But alternatively here also it is plus and minus. Next is for tan x. And similarly you can learn for e power x. And also you can learn for just a minute. Also you can learn for log of 1 plus x. Ln of 1 plus x, that is natural log. You will get it as this one. Friends. Okay, so similarly you can learn for sin x, cos x, tan x, e power x, log of 1 plus x. Got it, friends? You can see this. Okay, so you can remember for whatever the functions, you can remember for sin x, cos x, tan x, e power x, ln of 1 plus x. For these functions, if you want to remember the series expansion, you can remember, otherwise it is not required for these also. Got it, friends? Just for the completeness, just to have that wholeness, we have included that series thing, okay, Maclaurin series. But even without using that series, we will be able to solve these questions, Let us see now. Okay, they have given, okay, JEE Mains 2022, this question was given. So they have given limit cos of sin x minus cos x by x to the power of 4. Here we can write expansion for sin x and solve the question, but I am not going to solve using the series. Okay, 99.99% of the time you don't want the series. Okay, even without using the series, friends, we can solve the question. Got it? Now let us solve with this one. This is of the form cos c minus cos d. Okay, cos c minus cos d divided by x to the power of 4. Cos c minus cos d, what is the formula, friends? It is nothing but minus 2 sin c plus d by 2, 2 sin c plus d by 2. This is c, this is d, this x is d. 2 sin c plus d by 2, that is 2 sin x plus x by 2 into sin c minus d by 2. Sin of sin x, okay, c minus d is this one, sin c plus d by 2 into sin of c minus d by 2 divided by whatever is there, that is x power 4. That is x power 4 is there. Okay, so what is it? It is limit extending to 0. Limit as extends to 0 is given. Now what we should do? So see here, friends, sin of x is there, here also sin of x is there. What I can do? I can write limit, we know that limit sin theta by theta is nothing but equal to 1 as extends to 0. Limit sin theta by theta as extends to 0 is equal to 1. So using that property, I can make this as, I will take 2 outside, minus 2 will be outside. So this will be limit as extends to 0, okay, sin x plus x by 2, okay, x by 2 divided by sin x plus x by 2. Okay, next what I have, sin x minus x by 2 divided by sin x minus x by 2 This is what I have. Okay, I have divided this what is there, I have divided the same thing, what is there, I have divided by the same thing. If I divide, definitely I have to multiply with the same thing. I have divided by sin x plus x by 2, I have divided by this thing. Sin x minus x by 2, I have divided by this thing. So I have to multiply sin x plus x by 2 and I have to multiply sin x minus x by 2 here. So here it will come sin of x plus, this is sin x, not sin of x plus, this will be sin x. This will become sin x plus x by 2 into sin x minus x by 2, sin x minus x by 2. Okay, this whole thing is divided by what? This whole thing is divided by x to the power of 4. But we know that this limit sin x by x or sin theta by theta is equal to 1. This value will be equal to 1. Similarly, this value will also be equal to 1. Correct na? This value will also be equal to 1. Now we are left with only this thing, sin x plus x by 2, sin x minus x by 2 divided by x to the power of 4. So this is a plus b into a minus b formula. So that is nothing but a square minus b square. So I can write it here. So this will become what, friends? I can write it here. So this will become minus 2 into limit extends to 0. It is sin square x minus x by 4 into x to the power of 4, by 4 into x to the power of 4, because 2 into 2 is 4, it will come down 4 into x to the power of 4. So if I apply 0, this is of the form 0 by 0 form. Okay, this is of 0 by 0 form. So what I should do, friends? I should apply LH rule. I will apply LH rule here. So this will become minus 2 times limit extends to 0. Okay, derivative of sin x is 2 sin x cos x. 2 sin x cos x is nothing but sin 2x. let me write it as sin 2x, okay, minus 1 by 4 for the 16x cube, 4 for the 16x cube, okay, 4 for the 16x cube, okay. Next what I can do, 4 for the 16x cube, this 2 into 2 is 4, okay, this 2 into 2 is 4, 4 for the 16x cube. Then what do I have now? If I apply 0, again I will get sin 0 is this one, again I will get 0 minus 1 by 0, again I will get 0 by 0 form, okay. So what I should do, I should apply LH rule again. If I apply LH rule again, minus 2, okay, limit as x tends to 0, derivative of sin x is cos x, that is 2 times cos 2x, this minus 1, derivative of 1 is nothing but what? It is nothing but 0. So this will become what? This is nothing but, what is this? This is nothing but 16 3s are 48x square, but here again x is there, so I should apply LH rule again, no problem, let us apply. So this will become LH rule again, so this will become minus 2, limit x tends to 0, derivative of cos is what, friends? It is minus sign, so this will become plus 4 times sin 2x divided by 96 into x, okay, 96 into x. Now this 96 into x, what I can do, I can write this 96 into x as I can write it as, because see here friends, I have 2x, so here also I need 2x, so 96 into x I can write it as 48 into 2, so this will become 48 into 2, okay, 48 into 2, so this became already, here it has become minus into minus, plus it will become, here also it will become plus, okay, this will become plus, got it friends, here it will become plus, derivative sign is cos minus sin, okay, again it will become plus here, so it will become plus. Now we are having derivative of sin 2x, I mean limit of sin 2x by sin 2x, so this will become what? This whole thing will become what? Sin 2x by sin 2x, this whole thing will become 1, correct na? Derivative, I mean limit of sin x by x or limit of sin theta by theta as theta tends to 0, it is 1, that is what we found out here, so this value is equal to 1. Now what are we left with? Okay, what are we left with? 4 to the 8, okay, we are left with 8 by 48, 8 ones are 8 6 are, got it? So it is 1 by 6, the answer is 1 by 6, okay. This is the detailed solution for this question. I hope it is clear to you. Just we are manipulating certain things so that we get sin x by x and sin x by x, and whatever we got, we used a plus b into a minus b formula, we got a square minus b square, and we got it this way, and we applied LH rule till we got some result, that is sin x by x, that is sin 2x by 2x, okay. Then whatever the value is left, then we simplified to get 1 by 6. 1 by 6 is the right answer for this. 1 by 6 is the right answer. I hope it is clear friends. Let us move to the, if you want you can have a look at it once, okay. I hope it is clear. Let us move to the next question friends. So they have given limit ax minus e power 3x minus 1 by ax into e power 3x minus 1 for some alpha belonging to R, okay. Same question we have solved, okay, using LH rule, okay, but here you can solve even using what? Even using the expansion of e power x, but no need to solve because we have already solved it. If you want you can try it, you can copy the question, you can try it by yourself later, because same question we have solved, but we have solved it using LH rule, so no point in solving it again using what? Using the expansion of e power x, okay. Let us use the LH rule itself so that it becomes easy for you to solve. Using the expansion it will take some time to solve, okay. Let us skip this question, let us move to the next question. Look at this question friends, they have given limit x tends to 0 e power ax minus cos bx minus cx into e power minus cx by 2 1 minus cos 2x. So this is the question friends, okay. Now they are telling is equal to 17, then 5a square plus b square is equal to what? JMA 2023, okay. So here what we can do is we can use expansion for e power x, and we can use expansion for cos bx also, okay. Wherever x is there you can write bx, okay. We can use expansion like Maclaurin series expansion and solve the question. But let us solve without using the expansion method, so that we can solve it in a faster time compared to using the expansion, and you need not by heart the expansions also. That's why let us do using LH rule. So let us see friends, if I put x is equal to 0, this will be 1 minus 1 is 0, again it is 0. Okay, this will be 0 by 0 form, this will be 0 by 0 form, this is of 0 by 0 form. So I will apply LH rule. I will apply LH rule to this. So this will become what? If I apply LH rule, this will become what friends? A into e power ax, minus derivative of sine is what? Derivative of cos is what? Derivative of cos is sin x minus sin x. So this will become plus b times, b is there, no, plus b sin bx, plus b sin bx. Okay, next this is cx e power minus cx. So c by 2 I will take it common, not common, c by 2 is constant, I will take it outside, minus c by 2, let it be here. Okay, now we have x into e power minus cx. Here I have to apply what? Here I have to apply product rule. So this will become what friends? This will become e power minus cx plus x into e power minus cx. Derivative of e power minus cx is e power minus cx into minus c. So this will become what friends? This will become not just plus, it will become e power minus cx minus cx into e power minus cx, because minus c will come down. So this is what we get. Okay, divided by what is there? 1 minus cos 2x. 1 minus cos 2x is there. 1 minus cos 2x is there. Okay, 1 minus cos 2x is nothing but what? 1 minus cos 2x is nothing but what? 1 minus cos 2x we can write it as, we can write it as 1 minus cos 2x, we can write it as sin 2x. 1 minus cos 2x we can write it as what? We can write it as 2 sin 2x. 1 minus cos 2x can be written as 2 sin square x. Instead of sin 2x we should write it as 2 sin square x. 1 minus cos 2x is nothing but 2 sin square x. Got it? It is nothing but 2 sin square x, because we know that 1 minus cos 2x is nothing but 2 sin square x. This is what we got. Now what do we have here? This is nothing but, if you differentiate this, if you differentiate 2 sin square x, what will happen by LH rule? If you differentiate this, what will become? 2 to the 4 into 2 sin x, 4 into sin x cos x you will get. Instead of that I will write it as, I can write it as, if I differentiate this, what I will get friends? If I differentiate, see here, I will write it here, for your reference I will write it here. Suppose 2 sin square x is there. Okay, if I write d by dx of this, I will get it as 2 to the 4, okay, into sin x and to cos x. So this I can write it as 2 into 2 sin x cos x. Okay, this can be further written as, 2 into sin 2x. So this can be written as 2 into sin 2x. Okay, this can be written as 2 into sin 2x. So this I will write it as 2 sin 2x. This I will write it as 2 sin 2x. Now if I apply, this is limit, this is what? This is limit. Okay, this is LH rule. This is limit as x tends to 0. Limit as x tends to 0. If I apply 0 here, this will become e power 0 is, this is a plus, this is a is there, a plus b into sin 0 is 0 minus c by 2. So this will become what? This is e power minus, this is also b1, this will be 0. So this will be a minus c by 2 divided by 0. Okay, this will be, actually it will become 0 by 0 form. To become 0 by 0 form, this a minus c by 2, this a minus c by 2 should be equal to 0. That is what? 2a minus c is equal to 0. Correct na? 2a minus c is equal to 0. That means what? 2a is equal to c. Okay, that means what? 2a is equal to c. That means what? 2a is equal to c. Now we got 2 times a is equal to c. Okay, now you can put the value of 2a is equal to c, or a is equal to c by 2 here, and you can expand the series. But I told you initially itself, let us not expand the series, let us solve it as it is, right? So what we can do friends, here what we can do is, let us apply LH rule again for this. So what will happen if I apply LH rule again for this? Let me write it here, I am continuing it here. So if I apply LH rule again for this, this will become a square into e power ax, okay, plus derivative of sin x is cos x, but it will become b square cos bx, b square cos bx, minus c by 2 will remain as it is, okay, minus c by 2 will remain as it is, e power minus cx is minus c into e power minus cx, and for this one I have to apply again product rule, so this will become minus c into e power minus cx, and again it will become what, x is there no, so this will become minus x into e power minus cx, derivative of e power minus cx is c into e power minus cx, minus c into e power minus cx, already c is there, so it will become c square, minus into minus will become plus, so this will become plus c square divided by what is this, derivative of sin 2x is what, derivative of sin 2x is cos 2x minus cos 2x, so this will become minus 4 into what is sin 2x, derivative of sin 2x is cos 2x, okay, minus cos 2x, so this is equal to 17 they are telling, this is equal to 17 they are telling, this is what, limit as x tends to 0 they are telling it is equal to 17, okay. Now wherever there is x, if I apply 0, what I will get, I will get it as first let us see here, I will get it as here a square, I will get e power 0 is 1 itself, cos bx cos 0 is 1 itself, plus b square, okay, this is minus c by 2, here you should be careful, so this is 0 into something, this entire thing will become 0, okay. Now c into e power minus cx, e into e power minus cx, so that is what friends, that is nothing but minus e power minus cx means e power 0 is nothing but 1, so you will get minus c into minus c, you will get it as minus 2c, okay, you will get minus 2c, okay, minus 2c you will get, so this will be 2 cancels, okay, minus into minus will become plus, and c into c is c square, you will get it as c square, okay, you will get it as c square, let me write it in the next step, so this will become what friends, this is minus 4 cos 2x, okay, this will be a square plus b square minus c into minus 2c by 2 divided by what is this, this is minus 4 because cos 0 is 1, so this if I simplify 2 into 2 cancels, okay, minus into minus plus, so this will become what friends, this is equal to 17, this implies a square plus b square, c into c is minus into minus is plus, c into c is c square, a square plus b square plus c square by 4 is there no, if I multiply this this will become equal to 68, 17 4s are 68, okay, but first let us see here, this should have become 1 minus cos 2x is there, minus is there, and this is derivative of sin 2x is cos 2x, okay, minus 4 is there, this is minus 68, okay, this is minus 68, let us see, somewhere we are missing the trick, somewhere minus has come, minus should not come actually, let us see, 1 minus cos 2x, okay, 1 minus cos 2x, 2 sin 2x, okay, derivative of sin x cos, derivative of sin is not minus, sorry, this is plus, okay, derivative of sin is cos, but integral of sin is minus cos, okay, so derivative of sin is plus, so this will become plus 68, so a square plus b square plus c square is 68, but we know that already we got 2a is equal to c, wherever c is there I can write what, wherever c is there I can write 2a, so we got, next page I will write it, see here friends, so we got a square plus b square plus c square is equal to 68 we got, okay, but also we know that 2a is equal to c, so wherever c is there I can write 2a, so a square plus b square plus 2a square, this is 2a square is nothing but 4a square, okay, wherever c is there if I put 2a it will become 4a square is equal to 68, okay, a square plus 4a square is 5a square plus b square is equal to what, we get it as 68, okay, what is the question, what the question is asking, the question is asking the value of 5a square plus b square, that is what we got, that is option D 68, that is option D 68, we got it friends, is it clear friends, okay, this is how you solve the question. So first what you will do, you will apply LH rule, okay, you will get the equation that is 2a minus c is equal to 0, so you will get the relation between a and c, then you will again apply LH rule, so you will get it in terms of a square plus b square plus c square is equal to 68, Okay, then you will take the relation of this relation between C and A. You will get directly 5A square plus B square is equal to 68. Is it clear, friends? Let us move to the next question. So now we are learning about binomial approximation. When it comes to binomial approximation, it is very useful while solving certain questions on limits. Using binomial approximation, certain times, suppose a square root is given. Okay, not always you can rationalize. Of course, using whenever square root is there, I told you use rationalize. But always to rationalize, it is little tedious and it is time consuming. So instead of rationalizing for certain functions, okay, for certain questions, you can use binomial approximation. What does it say? What does binomial approximation say? So friends, 1 plus x to the power of n is very much or very close to 1 plus nx, or for two terms 1 plus nx plus n into n minus 1 by 2 into x square. Okay, this is for two terms, this is for one term. Okay, you can use this. You can remember only this is enough. So 1 plus x to the power of n is very close to 1 plus nx as x tends to 0. This is very important, as x tends to 0. Okay, you will understand this while we solve the questions. So let us go to the question, friends. So they are telling limit square root of 1 plus square root of 1 plus y to the power of 4 minus square root of 2 is equal to how much divided by 4. Okay, JEE Main 2019 question. JEE Main 2019 question. Looking at this, you will feel that you can rationalize. Yeah, you can solve. Definitely using rationalization also you can solve. But it is little time consuming and little tedious if you use rationalization method. Okay, friend. So let us use what? Let us use binomial approximation. So look at this, friends. This can be written as what? This can be written as 1 plus y4 to the power of 1 by 2. Okay, binomial approximation. So this is 1 plus x to the power of n. Okay, that is very much equal to 1 plus nx. Here n is what? 1 by 2. X is what? Y to the power of 4. Okay, y to the power of 4. So this will become what, friends? 1 plus 1 by 2 into y to the power of 4. Okay, now square root is there. Square root of this is there. 1 plus is there. Okay, 1 plus is there. So what will this become? Minus square root of 2 is there. So what will this become? This will become, I am taking only the numerator. Let us take the, okay, let me carry the numerator also, denominator along with it. So this, if I remove the square root, what will this become? This will become 1 plus 1, 2 plus, so this will become what, friends? This will become 2 plus, just a minute, 2 plus 1 by 2 y to the power of 4. Okay, again the square root is removed, means again it will become 1 to the power of, to the power of 1 by 2 minus square root of 2. Square root of 2 can be written as 2 to the power of 1 by 2. Got it? Now if I remove 2 outside, if I take 2 common, this will become what? 2 to the power of 1 by 2 into 1 plus 1 by 4, because 2 I have taken common, this will become 1 by 4. Okay, into y to the power of 4 into 1 by 2 minus 2 to the power of 1 by 2. This entire thing I have to divide by y to the power of 4. This again I have to divide by y to the power of 4. So for this 1 plus 1 by 4 y to the power of 4 to the power of, this is nothing but n. For this, if I apply binomial approximation, what will this become, friends? So this will become 2 to the power of 1 by 2 plus 1 plus 1 by 2 into 1 by 4 into y to the power of 4 into y to the power of 4. Okay, y to the power of 4 minus 2 to the power of 1 by 2 divided by y to the power of 4. Now I will show something. Even without applying limits, we can get the answer to this question. So if I multiply 2 to the power of 1 by 2, what will this become? So this will become equal to 2 to the power of 1 by 2 into 1 is 2 to the power of 1 by 2. So plus 1 by this 1 by 8 into y power 4 into 2 to the power of 1 by 2 is 2 to the power of 1 by 2 into y to the power of 4 divided by 8, this whole divided by y to the power of 4. Okay, minus, already it is given 2 to the power of 1 by 2. This plus 2 to the power of 1 by 2 minus 2 to the power of 1 by 2, I can do what? I can cancel. So I am left with what? 2 to the power of 1 by 2 by 8 by y to the power of 4, here y to the power of 4. Y to the power of 4, y to the power of 4 cancels. So I am left with what? I am left with 2 to the power of 1 by 2 divided by 8. 2 to the power of 1 by 2 divided by 8. So I can write this as what? 2 to the power of 1 by 2, I can write this as square root of 2, and 8 can be written as what? 8 can be written as 4 into 2, correct? No, 8 can be written as 4 into 2, and this 2 can be written as what? This 2 can be written as root 2 into root 2. So what will this become, friends? This will become root 2 and root 2 cancels, it will become what? 1 by 4 root 2, 1 by 4 root 2. So what is the option? So for this question the answer is the limit exists, correct, and equals 1 by 4 root 2. So the answer is option A. The answer is option A, friends. So the answer is option A, friends. It is very clear now. Okay, just by applying binomial approximation, just we applied binomial approximation, based on that we got the answer. We did not even apply properties of limit here, correct na? Even without applying the properties of limit we got the answer here. Fine, let us move to the next question. Next question, this is also based on binomial approximation. See, this question you can solve even using rationalization method. You can rationalize and get the answer, but let us apply binomial approximation where we can get the answer very quickly. Okay, so most of the times we will apply rationalization method only, but certain question we will use binomial approximation so that we get the answer very quickly. Got it, friends? So look at this. They are given square root of n square minus n minus 1 plus n alpha plus beta is equal to 0, limit as n tends to infinity, then 8 alpha plus beta is equal to what they are asking. These are JEE Main 2025 first session. Okay, this was a JEE Main 2025 first session. Okay, that is in January. Okay, so let us see how to solve this. This is n square is there. If I take n square outside, this will become n into 1 minus, if I am taking n square outside, this will become n square minus 1 by n square to the power of 1 by 2 to the power of 1 by 2 plus n alpha plus beta. Okay, limit n tends to infinity, limit n tends to infinity, correct na? Limit n tends to infinity. Now let us see what we can do. So this will become what, friends? So this will become, if I further simplify, this will become 1 minus n minus 1 by n square. Okay, 1 minus n minus 1 by n square, 1 by n square. Okay, 1 by n square is there. So what I can do for this, I can do what? For this I can do what? 1 minus or n minus 1 square. So let me do it here. See here, this can be written as, this can be further simplified as, see here, 1 minus n plus 1 by n square to the power of 1 by 2 plus n alpha plus beta. Okay, n alpha plus beta. Okay, n alpha plus beta is equal to 0, as limit n tends to infinity, Now by applying binomial approximation, this 1 by 2 will come here, So what will happen? N into 1 minus 1 by 2 into n plus 1 by n square, okay, by n square plus n alpha plus beta is equal to 0, limit n tends to infinity, Now I will do further simplification here. If I do here, what I will get is, see here, friends, okay, n, let it be here 1 minus, this is first, let me write it as 1 by 2 n square. If I divide, this will be what? 1 minus 1 by 2, let it be like this. This will be what? See here, friends, 1 minus 1 by 2 n by n square, 1 by 2 n by n square minus 1 by 2 n square. Okay, minus 1 by 2 n square, correct now? 1 by 2 n by n square minus 1 by 2 n square. This n by n square is nothing but what? n ones are n times. Okay, so this will become nothing but 1 by 2 n. This will become nothing but minus 1 by 2 n. This is minus 1 by 2 n square plus n times alpha plus beta is equal to 0. N times alpha plus beta is equal to 0. Okay, n times alpha plus beta is equal to 0. Now if I multiply this n within this bracket, what I'll get? I'll get it as n minus 1 by 2. This is nothing but 1 by 2 n. This is 1 by 2 n. So if I multiply, I'll get it as n minus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 n plus n times alpha plus beta is equal to 0, as limit n tends to infinity. as limit n tends to infinity. This is what I have. This is what I have. Now I will consider only these things and only these things. For this I will apply the limit. For this I will apply the limit. Limit n tends to infinity 1 by 2 to the power of n. That is 1 by 2 to the power of n is nothing but 1 by infinity, that is nothing but 0. So I will be left with what? I will be left with only n minus 1 by 2 plus n plus alpha plus beta is equal to 0. Okay, if I send it that side, I will get n alpha plus beta is equal to what? Minus n plus 1 by 2. So now comparing the coefficient of n is what? Here alpha. For this it is minus 1. Comparing the coefficient of beta here it is 1, beta here it is half. So beta, the value is half. So what is the value that they are asking? We got alpha is equal to minus 1, beta is equal to half. They want us to find 8 times alpha plus beta. So what we will do? 8 times alpha is nothing but what? 8 times alpha is 8 into minus 1 is 8. Okay, plus beta is half. So what is this? So how to find this? 8 times alpha plus beta. Okay, alpha is minus 1, beta is half. So this will become what? This will become what, friends? 8 times alpha plus beta. So this will become what? 8 times alpha is minus 8 alpha, beta is equal to 1 by 2. So this will become what? This will become minus 8 to the 16, 16 minus 1 17 by 2. Okay, 17 by 2. Somewhere there is a mistake. Let us check. Okay, let us check here. Let us check here. They are asking 8 times alpha plus beta, maybe alpha plus beta. Okay, 8 times alpha plus beta. This is the question. 8 times alpha plus beta. So alpha plus beta is what? Alpha we got it as minus 1, and beta we got it as half. Alpha plus beta, minus 1 plus half. Minus 1 plus half is minus half. That is what? 8 into minus 1 by 2. Okay, this should be 8 into alpha plus beta. Okay, so this will be what? Minus 4. The answer is minus 4. Okay, that is option C. Very simple. Okay, very simple. By using binomial approximation, we can solve it like this. Is it clear, friends? Okay, let us move to the next question. Now. Okay, so this is based on sandwich or squeeze theorem. Okay, sandwich or squeeze theorem. Suppose a function is lying between two functions and the other two functions are having some value, then the function which is lying between those two functions will also carry the same value. Suppose I am person B. Okay, I am lying between person A and person C. Suppose person A is having 2 mangoes, and suppose person C is having 2 mangoes. Then me being person B, which is lying between A and C, I will also have 2 mangoes. That is what the sandwich theorem says. Why it is called sandwich theorem? I am sandwiched between A and C. That is, I am lying in between. Okay, A, B and C. Got it, friends? That is the meaning of sandwich theorem. Okay, let us solve the question based on this. You will understand. So here they have given, if 2x is less than or equal to g of x less than or equal to x square minus x plus 2 for all x, evaluate limit g of x as x tends to 1. Okay, first let us find this one. Limit 2x as x tends to 1. This is nothing but we will get it as 2. Limit x square minus x plus 2 as x tends to 1. Okay, limit see here, friends, limit x square minus x plus 2 as x tends to 1. It is nothing but 1 minus 1 is 0. You will get it as 2. So definitely limit, if this is 2 and this is 2, by using sandwich theorem, g of x will also be equal to 2. The answer is 2. So limit g of x, just a minute, limit g of x as x tends to 1, this value will also be equal to 2 by using Swiss theorem or sandwich theorem. Got it? Next question. Okay, this is asked in JEE Main 2010. Okay, old question, no problem. So let f r ranging to r be a positive increasing function. Okay, with limit f of 3x by f of x as x tends to infinity is equal to 1, then limit f of 2x by f of x as x tends to infinity is equal to what is the question. So positive increasing function means they have given f of x 2x and 3x. So x will be less than 2x, 2x will be less than 3x. Okay, 2x will be less than 3x. Okay, that means if I apply f function here, f of x is less than f of 2x, okay, is less than f of 3x, okay, is less than f of 3x. They are telling f of 3x by f of x is equal to 1, limit as x tends to infinity, f of 3x by f of x is equal to 1. Okay, f of 3x they have divided by f of x. So let me divide whole thing by f of x. If I divide this by f of x, okay, let me write this again. F of x is less than f of 2x, okay, is less than f of 3x. I'll divide this by f of x. I'll divide this also by f of x. I will divide this also by f of x. If I divide this and this, I'll get 1, and this is limit. This is limit as x tends to infinity. Okay, so limit as x tends to infinity here also, and limit as x tends to infinity. Okay, they have this given this value as 1. This also we got it as 1. Then definitely this value will also be equal to 1 by sandwich squeeze theorem. So answer to this question is D. That is answer is 1. Okay, that is answer is 1. Is it clear, friends? Very simple question, but you should know what is positive increasing function. Okay. Okay, very important. Limits involving GIF, that is greatest integer functions. Limits involving greatest integer functions. This is also very important topic. While telling about the property, that is while telling about algebra of limits. Okay, while telling about properties of limits, I told you limit of sin theta by theta as theta tends to 0, okay, is equal to 1. But actually, in actual terms, the value is this value is less than 1. Okay, this value is limit sin x by x is less than 1. Okay, this value is less than 1. This value is less than 1, and x by sin x, this value is also equal to 1. Okay, equal to 1, but in actual terms this value is less than 1. This value is greater than 1. See, I told you while telling about this, don't get confused. See here, forget about GIF for now. Focus only on this properties what I told you. I told you limit sin x, one of the earlier classes, sin x as x tends to 0 is equal to 1. Correct na? But in actual terms this x value is less than 1. This whole value is less than 1. Okay, this whole value is less than 1. Similarly, limit as x tends to 0, x by sin x is equal to 1. But in actual terms this whole value is greater than 1. Okay, but what about tan? I told you for tan x, limit as x tends to 0, tan x by x is equal to 1. Limit as x tends to 0, x by tan x is equal to 1. Okay, but for tan x, whatever is there, for tan x it is completely reverse. So what do you mean by that, completely reverse? So here I told limit sin x by x, okay, here it is less than 1. Similarly, if I write tan x, it will be greater than 1. Okay, if I write x by tan x, x by sin x, it is greater than 1. Okay, but if I write x by tan x, it is less than 1. That is the meaning of completely reverse. Okay, for tan x, remember this. For tan x, you consider it as ulta. That's all. Is it clear, friends? So let us see some questions based on GIF, that is greatest integer functions. So see here, friends, the value of limit x tends to 0, 100x by sin x plus 99 sin x by x. Okay, where this represents the greatest integer function, this function is. Okay, so first of all we know that x by sin x, I told you it is greater than 1. X by sin x is greater than 1. If I multiply by 100, this 100x by sin x, if I am multiplying here also I should multiply, this is greater than 100. So this, if I put GIF function 100x by sin x, this will also be greater than 100. So that value will be 100 point something, that value will be equal to 100. Okay, that value will be equal to 100. Got it, friends? Limit, this limit as x tends to 0, this value will be equal to 100. Now let us take sin x by x. This value I told you previously in the previous slide, I told you it is what? It is less than 1. They have given 99 sin x. So let us multiply 99 sin x. So this will be what? just a minute. This will be what? 99 sin x by x. You have to multiply by 99 here also. This will be less than 99. Okay, let me apply GIF function as limit extends to 0. 99 sin x by x will be less than 99. Limit extends to 0. Okay, greater than 100 means 100 point something. Less than 99 means it is 98 point something. Okay, so this value will be not equal to 99, this value will be equal to 98. So we got it as one value, we got it as 100, another value we got it as 98. Most people get it wrong here, they write it directly 100 plus 99, 199. No. Okay, less than 99 means it is 98, greater than 100 means it is 100 itself. Okay, this is the thing about greatest integer functions. So less than 99 means it is 98. So 100 plus 98 is 198. Okay, this is the answer, which is option B. It is not option A, it is option B, that is 198, friends. Is it clear? Okay. Next thing. Look at this. Okay, we will solve some questions that was given by NTA. Okay, limit x times tan 2x minus 2x tan x by 1 minus cos 2x whole square is equal to lambda. Then they are asking the value of 8 times lambda. Okay, this is a numerical value based questions. Okay, let us solve this, friends. So here x is there, here also x is there. I can do what? I can take x common. Here I have what? Tan 2x. Tan 2x, the formula is what? Tan 2x, the formula is 2 tan x by 1 minus tan square x. So I will apply that. So x I will take common first. So this I will write it as 2 tan x by 1 minus tan square x. This is minus 2 tan x. Okay, divided by 1 minus cos 2x. 1 minus cos 2x is what? 2 sin square x. 2 sin square x to the power of square is there. So this will be 2 sin square x whole square. Let it be like this. Okay, limit as x tends to 0. Okay, x I have taken common here. Now if I take LCM, 1 minus tan square x will be LCM. If I multiply minus 2 tan x into minus 2 tan cube x. So this will become what, friends? Limit as x tends to 0, this will be x into 2 tan x minus 2 into 1 is 2 only, 2 tan x minus 2 tan x, minus into minus will become plus 2 tan cube x, 2 tan cube x, this will be minus 2 tan cube x. Okay, see 2 tan x into 1 is minus 2 tan cube x, minus 2 tan x, minus 2 tan x. So minus 2 tan x into minus tan square x is minus into minus is plus, 2 into 1 is 2, tan x into tan square x is tan cube x. So this is what we got, divided by 2 sin square x whole square. This is 4 sin power 4x. Okay, 4 sin power 4x we got. Now this and this cancels. So we have what? We have limit as x tends to 0. Limit as x tends to 0. We have 2 is there. 2 tan cube x divided by 4 sin 4x. Okay, here 4 sin 4x is there, here tan cube x is there, and here x is there. Let me divide this by x to the power of 4 and this by x to the power of 4. So this value is equal to what? So this value is equal to what? This value is equal to 1. Okay, this value is equal to 1. And what about this? What about this? This x1 is a x cube. So you will have x cube. So this value will be equal to what? It will be equal to 1. So what are we left with? We are left with 2 by 1, or I can write it as 2 by 4. We are left with 2 by 4. Okay. Okay, we are left with 2 by 4. So that is nothing but equal to 1 by 2. So the answer to this question is 1 by 2. Very simple. So we know that tan x by x is equal to 1. Tan cube x cube is nothing but equal to 1. Sin power 4x by x to the power of 4. That is sin x by x is equal to 1. So similarly, this value will be equal to 1, this value will be equal to 1, this x and x cube, x power 4 cancels, so we will have x cube. So 2 by 4 is nothing but 1 by 2. Is it clear, friends? This is the answer to this question. This is the answer to this question. Okay, now let us move to the next question. Look at this. For a positive integer m, if limit this thing is given is equal to 1 by m, this is also NTA question. They are asking then the value of m is what? They are asking then the value of m is equal to what? Okay, so for such things, either you can use expansion of ln, okay, and solve. Otherwise, let us use some other method to get the value of m. Okay, here x cube is there. Okay, here x cube is there. So let me take x cube common. Okay, let me take x cube common. If I take x cube common, this will become ln. If I divide by x, this will be 1 plus 1 by x plus x cube I have taken common, means this will become 1 by 2x square. 1 by 2x square. This is x tends to infinity. This is as x tends to infinity. Okay, make a note of it. This is as x tends to infinity. 1 by 2x square minus 1 by x, okay, is equal to 1 by m as limit. This will be just a minute, as limit x tends to infinity, as limit x tends to infinity. Now I can apply LH rule. I can apply LH rule. Okay, I can apply LH rule. So what will this become? If I apply LH rule, what will this become, friends? If I apply LH rule, what will this become? So instead of directly applying LH rule, if I directly apply LH rule, I have to use product formula and all these things. So this x cube, further I can write this x cube as, let me write one more steps here, limit as x tends to infinity. This is what? Ln 1 plus 1 by x plus 1 by 2x square minus 1 by x is equal to 1 by m. Okay, this bracket is not required. Okay, this bracket is not required. This I can divide and I can write this as 1 by x cube. This I can write this as 1 by x cube. This x cube I can write this as 1 by x cube, because again it will become x cube only if I bring it here. So I have written it as 1 by x cube. Now as x tends to infinity, this is the value. So instead of x, wherever x is there, or we are having 1 by x, correct na? Wherever 1 by x is there, instead of 1 by x, let me take it as t. So let us take that 1 by x be equal to t. If 1 by x is equal to t, okay, if 1 by x is equal to t, as x tends to infinity, 1 by x will tend to 0. This implies t will tend to 0. Okay, as x tends to infinity, 1 by x will tend to 0. That means what? 1 by x I have taken equal to t. As 1 by x tends to 0, then t will tend to 0. So this will become what? This will become limit as t tends to 0. Okay, log of 1 plus t, okay, plus 1 by 2 t minus 1 by 2 t square. This is t square because it is x square. Okay, 1 by 2 t square minus t divided by 1 by x cube is nothing but t cube is equal to 1 by m, Now if I apply 0, it will be of the form 0 by 0 form. This will be of the form 0 by 0 form. So what I should do? I should apply LH rule. So here I should apply LH rule as t tends to 0. So this will become what? Okay, we are having what? Let me write it here. Limit as t tends to 0, 1 plus 1 by t, okay, 1 by 2 t square minus t divided by t cube is equal to 1 by m. Okay, let me check this. Is equal to 1 by m. Okay, fine. Plus, this is plus. Okay, now let me apply LH rule. For this I will apply LH rule because it is of 0 by 0 form. If I apply LH rule, okay, limit of log, it should be log. Okay, log of anything, limit is 1 by x. So this will be limit as t tends to 0. This will become 1 plus 1 by t. Okay, 1 by t, this is 1 by t plus 1 by 2. This is 2t minus this is 1 divided by 3t square. Okay, again it is 0 by 0 form. 2 t cancels. Okay, so this is 1 by t, derivative of 1 by x is nothing but minus 1 by x square. So this is minus 1 by 1 plus 2t, 1 plus t square minus this is plus, this t is left, this is plus 1 divided by 3 2s are 6t is equal to 1 by m. as limit t tends to 0. Okay, again this is of 0 by 0 form. Again I will apply LH rule. Again applying LH rule, I will get what? I will get this will be minus 1 by x square derivative is nothing but plus 2 times by x cube. So this will become, instead of x we have 1 plus t. So this will become 2 by minus into minus will become plus 2 by 1 plus t cube. Okay, plus 1 is nothing but 0, derivative of 1 is nothing but 0, divided by 6 is nothing but equal to 1 by m, is nothing but equal to 1 by m as limit x t tends to 0. If I put t is equal to 0, I will get, okay, if I put t is equal to 0, 2 by 1 plus 0 cube, that is nothing but 2 by 1 is nothing but 2. So I will be left with this implies 2 by 6 is equal to 1 by m. So 2 1s are 2 3s are. So m is equal to what? M is equal to 3. So I have what, friends? I have m is equal to 3. That is the right answer. I have m is equal to 3. That is option C. That is option C is the right answer, friends. Got it? That is option C is the right answer. Okay. So here the main thing is you have to take x cube outside and you have to bring write x cube in such a way that it comes to the denominator, because as x tends to infinity, what you should do is 1 by x tends to 0. So that 1 by x I made it equal to t. As x tends to infinity, 1 by x tends to 0. That means t also tends to 0. This is the main thing you might have to note. Okay. It was a little calculative, but it's a simple question. Okay. Next thing is this is also an NTA question. This is also an NTA question. Okay. They are telling limit as x tends to infinity, p to the power of 1 by x, q to the power of 1 by x, r to the power of 1 by x, s to the power of 1 by x. Okay. Here actually there is one more thing. This is into 3x. Into 3x is there. Make a note of this question. Where p, q, r, s are positive is equal to what? Is equal to what? Is this the question? Okay. So here 1 by x is there. 1 by x is there. So instead of 1 by x, let me put wherever 1 by x. Let me put 1 by x is equal to t. Okay. As x tends to infinity, like previous question, 1 by x tends to 0. That means what? This implies what? T tends to 0. So this will become what? This question will become limit t tends to 0, because wherever x is there I have taken limit, wherever x is there as x tends to infinity I have taken 1 by x tends to 0. So this is t. Okay. So wherever x is there I have to take what? 1 by x as x tends to infinity, right? So instead of x I have to take what? I have to take 1 by x. Correct na? Instead of x I have to take 1 by x. So let me take x is equal to x tends to infinity, right? So let me take this one. That will be like this only. Let t is equal to 1 by x. So x is equal to 1 by t. So x is equal to 1 by t. Okay. X is equal to 1 by t. So wherever x is there I have to take 1 by t. So limit. So this implies what? This implies what? X is equal to 1 by t. X is equal to 1 by t. Limit as x tends to infinity, 1 by t tends to 0. 1 by t tends to 0. Okay. 1 by x tends to 0, that means 1 by x tends to 0, that means what? That means what? As x tends to infinity, 1 by x tends to 0, then 1 by t also tends to 0. Here I should write 1 by t also tends to 0. 1 by t also tends to 0. This is the thing. 1 by x is equal to t, that means x is equal to 1 by t. As x tends to infinity, 1 by x tends to 0, that means 1 by t tends to 0. 1 by t tends to 0. Got it? 1 by t tends to 0. So limit 1 by t tends to 0. Now we have p power t plus q power t plus r power t plus s power t into 3 power 1 by t. To 3 power 1 by t we have. Okay, 3 power 1 by t we have. So this is what? This is of the form tree monkey property. This is of 1 to the power of infinity form. Okay, 1 to the power of infinity form. So this is not 1 by t, actually this should be actually t tends to 0 itself. T tends to 0 itself. Make a correction. This should be t tends to 0 itself. Make a correction. is not required, t tends to 0. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, 1 to the power of 1 by t is nothing but 1 by 0. This will be 1 to the power of infinity form, 1 to the power of infinity form. So we will apply what? We will apply tree monkey property, tree monkey property, tree monkey property. Okay, so this will become what? This will become the monkey will come down and monkey will come down, and for this we have to subtract that value, for this we have to subtract that value. Okay, so this is actually, this whole thing is divided by 4, this whole thing is divided by 4 in the question, this whole thing is divided by 4. Okay, in the question that is missing. So this will become what, friends? e power limit as t tends to 0, limit as t tends to 0. Okay, 3 power 1 by t comes down, 3 power 1 by t, 3 power 1 by t into 3 power 1 by t into p power t plus q power t plus r power t plus s power t by 4 minus 1, because from the tree you will remove one branch. That is what we learned. Okay, this is what we learned. Limit as x tends to 0. Okay, f of x to the power of g of x. What is the property we learned? It is equal to e power limit x tends to 0. The monkey will come down, and from the tree we remove one branch, that is minus 1. This is the property we learned. That is what I have written here. So this 4 will go there. Okay, this 4 will go there. I'll write this 4 here. If I take LCM, this 4 will go there. Now what can I write? Instead of writing minus 4, for each of this I can give 1 and subtract it. So this will become what? 1 by t is nothing but limit e power limit t tends to 0, 3 power 1 by t, 3 power 1 by t. Okay, 3 power 1 by t is nothing but p power t minus 1 plus q power t minus 1. Okay, q power t minus 1, q power t minus 1. Let me write it neatly. This is 4 plus q power t minus 1 plus r power t minus 1 plus s power t minus s power t plus s power t minus 1. Okay, s power t minus 1 s power t minus 1 and divided by 4. This whole thing divided by 4. 3 power t is there, 3 power 1 by t is there, 3 power 1 by t is there. Okay, e to the power of 3 power t, 3 to the power of 1 by t is there. Now if I bring this one, if I bring this here, what will happen? T tends to 0. If I bring this here, what will happen? e power limit 3 power t, 3 power 1 by t by 4. If I bring it down, this will be p power t minus 1 plus q power t minus 1 plus r power t minus 1 plus s power t minus 1. So now something is striking me. So this is of the form what? This is of the form limit a power x minus 1 divided limit a power x minus 1 by x is equal, as x tends to 0, as x tends to 0 is equal to log a. This of this form, this of log a power x minus 1 divided by x. So 3 power t, if I bring it down, this will become what? 3 power 1 by t. If I bring it down, this will become what? This whole thing will become t. This whole thing will become t. If I bring it down, correct na? This whole thing will become t. If I bring this 1 by t to the power out, this one, if I bring it down, this will become 3 by 4 to the power of 1 by t. It will become down. It will come down. So now each of this one, okay, I can write t again here. Okay, because I can separate and divide it. This t here also I can write t again. I can separate and divide it. I can separate and divide it, because here in the middle we are having t. So I am having these things. So 3 by 4 as t tends to 0. Okay, as t tends to 0. So okay, as t tends to 0, 3 by 4 I will take it outside. E power 3 by 4 into, what is this? log, this is limit p power t minus 1 by t as t tends to 0 is nothing but what? It is nothing but ln p. This is ln p, okay, plus ln q plus ln r plus ln s. Okay, ln p plus ln q plus ln r plus ln s. This is what we have by using this property. So log of a plus log of b plus log of c plus log of d is nothing but log of a b c d. So this will become what, friends? E power 3 by 4 into ln of pq rs. This 3 by 4 is there. Okay, here pq rs is there. So this will become equal to pq rs to the power of 3 by 4. pq rs to the power of 3 by 4, which is nothing but option D. I took substantial time to explain because there are so many properties involved here. Okay, one is the properties of limits, another one is the properties of limit, that is this one, and we have to use this property, and another one is property of logarithms. Got it, friends? And then also tree monkey property. By that we get this one. Okay, so first we have 1 to the power of infinity, then we use tree monkey property, and then we bring it to this form, and we get limit a power x by x as x tends to 0 is equal to ln x. This is what we get. Now then by applying this property we get this one. Then we have to use the property of logarithm, then exponential property. Based on that we will get pqrs to the power of 3 by 4. This is what we get, friends. That is option D. I think it is done now. Okay, so this is nothing but you can solve it by yourself, because just by using what we can use rationalization and solve this question. Let me see another question. Okay, these PYQs are already done. Okay, that's it, friends. Thank you for attending the session. These PYQs are already done. So when it comes to limits, we have solved all the concepts. We have learned all the concepts and solved most of the JEE Mains PYQs and also EAPCET and KCET PYQs. Got it, friends? So in the next session pertaining to limits, okay, 2024 and 2025 JEE Mains PYQs we will be solving, okay, pertaining to limits. But before that we will start continuity. After that, limit, constant, continuity and differentiability. All together we will solve the PYQs of 2024 and 2025 JEE Mains, because by that time April session JEE Mains will also be done. Got it, friends? Thank you so much. Stay tuned. Please subscribe to our channel and share with everyone who needs it. Okay, thank you. Take care.